does he think he is? The Master Avenger?
I knew that'd be your reaction.
What?
Ridicule?
It's not that.
No? No? Well, what is it then?
Well, it's all just a bit sudden.
Oh, why? I mean, I came here to find out who murdered my father. It's as simple as that. Now, I need to know. I mean, I want to be able to point my finger at that person and say, you are a killer. You killed my father. Now, you tell me why you deserve to live. When do you want me to shoot this stuff anyway?
Oh, tonight, between 6 and 8?
Damian, don't let this eat you up completely.
Yeah, right, Selena. I know where you're coming from, all right? I know you hated him, and he wasn't a good man. And I know that his life wasn't full of brave deeds and heroic struggles and all that, but at least he had it. Now he had a life. Now what's he got, huh? Nothing. Stone cold motherless blot.
Do you really believe that?
I know you're a long time dead. Come on, Selena, don't start talking to me about the rolling green pastures of heaven. I think I'll vomit.
Sometimes you're too smart by far.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You know those rolling green pastures? She's seen them.
Hi, have you got any AA batteries? I think I must have left this turned on.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks. I just heard about your near-death experience.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course it doesn't necessarily negate atheism as a valid belief system, of course.
Look, I'm not about to get into a discussion over it, okay?
Now, come on, I was just making the simple point that a personal experience isn't something that you can put down as an a priori fact of the universe.
Right.
Well, when you use it to try and make me think that my dad's better off dead...
Hey, I never said that.
Either better off dead or happier now that he is dead.
Damian!
Well, wasn't that it? I mean, what else were you trying to say to me, Selena? I mean, where were you going to end? What was the end point of what you were saying, huh? That what he's got now is a lot better than what he had, right? Well, you tell me this then. If the next world's so great, then why aren't we out there right now killing ourselves just so that we can get there as soon as we can? What surprises me is why all these people who have near-death experiences aren't out there throwing themselves off a cliff the very next day.
How are these?
Thanks. Look, I just think it's because deep down, in the end, you don't know if it was real or not. I mean, there's just that little bit of doubt there, isn't there?
Yep, sure. Now, look, I'm trying to study. Do you mind?
Selena, why can't you just admit it to me, huh?
Why are you so desperate to prove that it never happened?
I'm not.
You are! Look at you!
I don't think you've analysed it, that's all.
Listen, Damian. You walk outside and you'll see, I don't know, a seagull, okay? You just walk outside and you see it. You don't stand there wondering if you're really seeing it or not. You just do. Do you get it? Life is life. It's a miracle. It's not something that you toss away. But it's not all there is either. And I believe that because I've seen that it isn't.
Oi, Grasshopper. Listen, are you sure you got time to be hanging around taking photos?
I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't.
Well, what about your exams? When are you going to study? What subject you got first? Hey, I'm talking to you. Your first subject, what is it?
Yeah, okay, Mum. It isn't anything, all right? Okay, I've dropped out.
Table 5, thanks. I've been waiting for ages.
Right.
Look, I'm holding you up. I'll catch you later.
I suppose you've heard he's chucked in uni.
Yeah, look, I wasn't enjoying it, okay? I mean, I couldn't even get myself motivated. Plus, I didn't want to buy the whole liberal, humanist, political agenda underpinning the course structure.
Well, basically, he quit.
Yes, that's right, Mum. Don't try and get your head around my real reasons. Just grab the simplest concept you can and hang on to it.
He knows a lot more words now, doesn't he, Selena? Just a pity you can't get him to make any sense.
Well, it makes sense to me.
What are you doing? I thought you were on Stuvac.
No, I'm on the dial at the moment, and I want to see if I can get myself into a photography course sometime next year.
First law, then arts, poetry, now it's photography. What do you got on for next week, son? Finger painting?
You know, I knew I'd get this from you.
Oh, you haven't heard the half of it yet.
Then, Mum, let's have it, huh? Now, you think I'm throwing my life away, don't you? You think that I'm a loser? Well, I've got news for you, Mum. Because, see, I can see where you're coming from. The trouble is you can't see where I'm coming from. Now, I want to make it. Just got to figure out how, that's all. See what I'm good at. Now, I know there's something inside me, but well, I've just got to find it. And I'm still writing poetry, by the way. I haven't given that up yet, not completely.
You know, Damian, I can't believe that you have got all this talent and you're just prepared to chuck it away.
Please.
Look, we keep hearing about all these wonderful plans, but nothing ever comes of them. My son, the lawyer, nah? My son, the poet. Now I've come back to find out who killed me father. But so far, all you've managed to do is roam around the countryside taking nature photos. Last night, you're at the diner. This morning, you're sitting down, throwing back a casual breakfast. Yeah, well, it really looks to me like you're champing at the bit to get the investigation up and running.
All right, then fine, Mum. You're first up. Who do you think did it, huh?
Me? I haven't got a clue.
And what about you?
I know Stephen thinks it was Dodge.
Hey, it wasn't Dodge.
Now, why would he think that?
Ask your mum.
Look, Stephen had blamed Dodge for World War II, given half a chance. There is no reason why Dodge would have come after Mudd and killed him, even if he was capable of it. Trust me, it wasn't him.
I didn't know that Dodge had been in jail with Nathan, see?
Well, so what if he had, Dale? They were mates. Anyway, Nathan hadn't seen or heard from his father in ages. He certainly never mentioned to him.
Mum, I know that you didn't say anything to Nathan, and I know that Finn didn't.
But you did. You talked about me.
Yeah. You know, when Mum told me what he had tried, like what he did to you both, I wanted to kill him myself. Yeah, I remember I was going down to see Nathan that week, and I had this burning rage inside me, and I let it out. I told Nathan what sort of man we had for a father, and he just lost the plot. He went wild. He said that he'd teach him a lesson that he'd never forget. I didn't believe him, of course. I mean, why would I? I mean, he was locked behind bars. I certainly didn't know about him or Dodge. But anyway, my Dad's dead because of me. Dodge and I, it was both of us. That's the answer, really. I mean, there's nothing else really to it. Do you believe in God, Pippa?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. Why do you ask?
Well, I don't know. It's just something we never really talked about.
Guess I never wanted to influence any of you. I think someone's beliefs are a very personal thing.
So who is he then? This God of yours?
Well, I don't really think of God in terms of he or she.
Okay, then, so who is this hermaphrodite?
I don't know. It's more a belief in life, really. A feeling of awe, of wonder.
So your God is really the creation rather than the creator?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it? Opiate of the masses and all that.
Damian, now you're talking about religion, not God.
Well, it seems to me you can't have one without the other. And we all know the evil that's been committed in the name of religion.
Yeah, what about the good?
Not much of that around. It sucks. It all sucks.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Religion is for losers.
Damian, if there was one thing I thought I taught all you guys, it was a respect for other people's beliefs, whether you go along with them or not. Now, obviously, somebody wasn't listening.
I suppose I just envy people who have strong beliefs and know exactly where they're going in life and why, like Nelson Mandela or Gandhi.
Yeah, well, Hitler thought he was right at the time, too.
Yeah, I guess so. But it would be nice to be remembered for something, you know? I don't know, to be able to change things somehow.
Do you know what I think? I think if you can help one person find their way, then you've already started to change things. Doesn't matter whether you're remembered or not. Wanting to be remembered is just the ego talking.
Yeah, I know that. It's... Well, there's got to be more than this, right?
Damian, I know what you're doing. I know how important it is to you, but you can't just sit back and wait for things to happen.
I'm not doing that.
You sure?
Maybe.
Yeah, and maybe you're using it as a bit of an excuse to sit on your bum and do nothing, too.
That's what Mum thinks.
Well, you can hardly blame her. Damien, if you want answers, you actually have to get out there in the big wide world and find them. You make it happen.
So, if love's all that matters, what about work and study and stuff?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I could finish my arts degree and get some safe teaching job.
I wouldn't say anything like that to Irene unless you're very sure.
That'd be asking for trouble.
And you're not sure, are you?
I don't know, Selena. I just don't know. I just wish that... Hey, listen, thanks a lot for listening and being there and all that, okay?
You're not all that hard to be with, Damon.
Well, you're really special, you know that? And I just wish that there was something that I could do to show you how much I appreciate Well, to show you how I feel.
I think you get it, Code.
Selena, I think I'm... Selena, wait! Wait, will you just let me explain
No,
for a second?
you forget it, all right?
Look, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Where do you get off? There was a time when I would have given anything to be with you, but you had other plans. Do you remember?
I know that. I was an idiot.
No, it was what you wanted. You were right.
I was wrong. I never should have let you go.
Damian, stop it. You know that's not true. We're friends. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. You thought you'd experiment with me. See if that's what you wanted for your life. Well, friends don't use each other like that.
Hey, Selena. Oh, what hang about? I was just about to bring you one of these.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have let you in.
I figured there was a pretty good chance of that. There you go.
Ta.
Listen, I've been thinking about what you said earlier on about me trying to make you part of some experiment. And, well, maybe subconsciously I was.
Great.
Well, I think it had to do with you talking about loving someone and having kids and all that.
What, so now it's my fault?
Well, no, it just sounded comfortable, you know, easy. I wanted to know how it would be to feel like that again.
Yeah, I guess I can relate to that. So, do you reckon it would have worked?
No. Oh, not because of you, though. Because of me. You've sorted yourself out. I'm the messy one.
Yep.
Now I've messed things up with you, haven't I?
Yeah, it was a dumb act.
So tell me something I don't know.
Damo, you're a big dog and you're driving us all crazy. So long as you don't try pulling any more stunts like hitting on your best friend, you're all right by me.
Alf, do you reckon I gotta have another coffee?
Oh, yeah, sure. A busy bloke like you could use another coffee, eh?
You're trying to tell me something.
Look, I hate sticking me bib in where it's not wanted. I just don't think too many jobs are going to come waltzing in through that door. I thought it might help if you went out looking for us.
Well, I reckon that's up to me, don't you?
Normally, yes. But it just so happens I'm a very good friend of your mother's.
Yeah, well, that hasn't really got anything to do with her either.
Oh, you reckon? Look, you might be so wound up in your own problems you haven't noticed, but she's worried sick about you. She always thought you were something special. She thought you'd amount to something. Looks like she was wrong, doesn't it? Because you're nothing but a gutless wonder. That's your problem.
I don't want to talk about it with you, Alf. I really don't care what you think.
Well, that's a bit of bad luck, old mate, because I'm going to talk about it with you. You see, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on here.
Well, great. Well, if you can shed any light on the situation for me, that'd be very nice.
It's all about getting back at her, isn't it?
For what?
From when you were a kid, all the times you think she let you down. You see, I've read a bit about this.
Not enough by the sounds of things.
Oh, you reckon?
Hey, look, whatever is happening in my life has got nothing to do with my mum or how she brought me up, okay?
Oh, so you just chucked uni in on a whim.
I left uni because I could, because I suddenly realised that I was free to make my own choices.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
A lot more sense than your amateur armchair psychology anyway. But you're right about one thing, Alf. I am a gutless wonder. Not for any of the reasons you think.
Oh, it's a passing remark. Curtis just took it the wrong way.
Where's he get off calling me a scumbag?
He didn't mean it. He's still really cucked.
I guess I can't really blame him. All right, I'll go and talk to him, okay? I'll try and explain things.
Oh, geez, Damian, would you actually go out of your way to help someone else?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, all I've heard you talk about the last few days is you.
So you think I'm boring?
No, just selfish. All this, who am I, where am I going business. Do you reckon you're the only person who ever wonders those things?
But it's not just idle speculation with me, though. It's bigger than that.
Oh, naturally, it'd have to be.
No, look, I'm not just being arrogant. Now I've got this huge decision to make, Selena. I think I know what it is that I have to do. I'm not sure I can handle it.
Look, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Wait, Selena. This is important.
No, I've got to go to school. I've got a life to lead too, you know. Look, whatever it is, just decide one way or the other. It can't be that hard.
Hello?
Damian, you scared me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just didn't think anyone was home.
So how's it going?
Okay. Hey, listen, about the other day.
No, it's cool.
No, I had no right to call you selfish.
Well, I have been.
Yeah, but I don't think it was my place to say it. You might have been a pain lately, but I know you've been going through heaps of stuff and I probably should have been a little more sympathetic.
Hey, now, come on, you've been a good mate. You've got nothing to apologise for.
So where have you been going the last few days? Out job hunting?
No, actually thinking again. Do you want to see where I've been going?
It's not the graveyard, is it?
No, you come this way. Yeah, you can bring the chicken if you want, but no.
No wonder you come here. This is so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's a really good place to come and think about things too.
What do you think about?
God, the universe, you know.
Gee, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So do you want to fill me in?
Well, I've made a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how I told you the other day that there's been this thing pulling at me for months and that I didn't think I could handle it? Yeah, well, I've decided I can now. It's going to be the hardest thing I've ever done, but yeah, I reckon I'm ready.
Well, what is it?
No, I'm not saying yet.
Oh, jeez, Damian, turn the record over. You've been saying that for days now.
You're just going to have to bear with me, okay? There's a few things I have to work out in my head first, and besides, I would like to tell Mum first. You understand, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, hi.
Well, finally. What time do you call this then?
I'm sorry. I hope you're not angry.
Well, I would have been. Except Selena told me you were down the beach doing some heavy-duty thinking. Now, why don't you sit down, darl? I've saved you some champers.
Ah, good, because I do have an announcement to make.
Oh, I thought you might have. Your old mum's not as silly as she looks.
You missed out on some yum food.
Ah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but most importantly, the company seemed to get on. And let's be honest, that was the whole point of the exercise, wasn't it? To bring old friends back together. Here you go, darling. You pour me one of them, and I'll try and crack open this little beauty. Oh, there we go. Oh, no!
Mum, I don't think you understand what it is that I'm...
Whoa! Again. Hang on, darl. I'll be with you in a tick. Here you go. You hold this.
Okay.
There we go. You take that. I'm nearly with you.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, well, I hope you'll all be pleased with what I do have to tell you. Okay, I'd like to propose a toast to my future. I've, decided to become a priest.